Hi everyone, welcome back to our part 2 of how to create a complete e-commerce website using HTML and CSS. And of course, we are using Bootstrap for making our website responsive. And today in our part 2, we will create our this shop page. Here you can see that we have a product list, we have a list of product here with a beautiful hover effect. And then at the bottom, we have a pagination option here so that we can create multiple product pages inside this website. And after creating this website, we will make this website also responsive for our mobile versions. Here you can see that we have everything in one column and it is taking perfect width and height to be look good in our small screen device. And in a few moments I will show you how to create this complete product page using HTML and CSS. And before we get started, if you guys didn't watch our part 1, which was our home page using HTML, CSS and Bootstrap, and I will recommend you to watch our part 1 also. So now let's go to our shop page, and in a few moments I will show you how to create this amazing shop page using HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. And if you guys are new in my channel, then please subscribe, like this video and press the bell icon for the future videos. That's it guys, let's get started. So now open your favorite code editor, and here you can see that we have now in our index.html file which we have created for our home page. So now we have to create a new file here, so that's why type Ctrl N for creating new file, and then I will save this file using Ctrl S, and now I have to give a name and it will be shop.html. That's it. So now we have created our shop.html page here. So now we have to create our HTML boilerplate, and we have to link our font awesome CDN and Bootstrap CDN also in our this page. So we have already done this in our index.html file. So I will simply copy this first part, that's it, and then paste it here. And then I will go index.html file again, and in the bottom here I will copy this one also, copy and go to our shop page and then paste it here. That's it. So we have created our HTML boilerplate, and we have linked our Bootstrap CDN, our font awesome icons and our style sheet, and then we have linked our this script file also. For creating this shop page, we don't have to write that much of code because we have already created some section in our home page. If I go to my home page, here you can see that if I scroll down, here you can see that we have our featured section, and we have added 4 products in one row. Okay, so I will simply do one thing. I will go to my index.html file and copy this section of code, and then I will paste this code into my shop page, and I will simply increase the row in my code. Okay, and then I will change the product images, I will change the product titles and the pricing here. So now let's do that. Go to our code editor and then go to our index.html file. So first thing we have to do, we have to actually import the navbar which we have created in our this home page. Here you can see that I have a navbar and a footer section also. So first I want to import these things from our index.html file. So here you can see that if I now go to the top here, I have a nav section, so I will simply copy this nav section and then paste it here into my body section. That's it. So collapse this one, and then I will go to my index.html file again, and then if when I scroll down I have a footer section also. So copy this footer section and go to our code here and then paste it here. That's it. Now save. Now collapse this one also, and then now we have to click on our live preview. So guys, here you can see that this is my shop page, and inside this shop page I have my beautiful navigation bar and our beautiful footer here. So now I want to give a title for this page, so this will be shop page. So that's why let's go to our title section, and here it will be shop. Now save and go to our website. So now here you can see that we have added a title named shop. Okay, so now after this one, now I have to import some products, import some product list inside this page from our home page, from our this feature section. So I will simply go to my code editor and then go to my index.html file, and here I have a featured section. Here you can see that I have a featured section. So I will simply copy this featured section and go to our shop page, and underneath this nav we have to paste the featured section. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that in our shop page we have created our featured section. Now next thing I will do, I want some spacing from top and the bottom here. So for doing this, let's go to our code editor, and in our featured section here you can see that we have margin from top and bottom 5. This is a bootstrap class, and padding bottom 5. So, okay, so I will simply change this class and it will be padding y. It means padding from top and bottom will be 5. Now save and go to our website. So now here you can see that we have a space from top and bottom here. Now next thing I will do, I don't want these sections to be in the center. I want this section to be in the left here. So for doing this, let's go to our code here again. And here you can see that inside this div I have created a class which is text center. It is a bootstrap class. It will bring every text in the center. So because of I don't want this text to be in the center, I want this text in the left. So that's why I will simply remove this class and save and go to our website. And here you can see that now we have everything in the left side. Now I want this horizontal line also to be in the left side. So go to our code editor, and here you can see that in our horizontal line I have added a class. So I will simply remove this class which is MX Auto. Now save and go to our website. So now here you can see that everything is now in the left section. So after this one, now we have to work on our this product section. So now let's go to our code, and here you can see that we have some classes here. We have row class, we have MX Auto class, and the next class is container fluid. Okay, container fluid is used for add some space from left and right, and this container fluid class is now actually adding a little bit of space from left and right, but I want more space from left and right, so that's why it will be container, not container fluid. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that now we have much space from left and right side. And here you can see that in our product section we have now only 4 product. If I now go to our real website and go to my shop page, here you can see that I have a list of product here, and I think around 20 or 15 product in this page. So now we have to add some product into our this page also. Here you can see that we have some div section for each of this product. So now I will simply copy these things from here till this one, and then I will paste 3 or 4 times because I want to create 4 or 5 rows of product. So that's why I have to paste this for 3 or 4 times. So now paste. That's it. Now save and go to our website. And if I now scroll down here, you can see that we have a list of product. We have 4 or 5 rows of product here. Now next thing I will do, I will simply change the images. So for doing this, we have to go to our code here. And from here we have to simply change the path file of each of this image. So now let's do this. So now we have changed all of the images. Now save and go to our website. And now if I scroll down, here you can see that we have all different images here. And here you can see that we have some images here which is now taking perfect width and height, like this row. So now we have to fix this one. So for fixing this one, let's go to our code editor, and now we have to add some styling in this file. And if you guys want, you can add actually a styling in our style.css file, but actually I don't want to add a styling into our style.css for this page, because I want to keep this styling separate for each of these file so that we can edit these things in any time. So for doing this, I will simply add inline CSS in our this HTML file. So now inside this head tag we have to create a style. That's it. And now we have to target our images. So here you can see that if I go to my product section, here you can see that we have a class which is product, and inside this product section we have our image tag. Okay, so now we have to copy this product and then paste it here. That's it. And then we have to target our image tag, and then here we have to give width, and the width will be 100%, and then we have to give our height also, and the height will be auto. Then we have to add box sizing, and it will be border box. Then we have to add object fit, and it will be cover. Now save and I go to our website. So now here you can see that our every row is taking perfect width and height, and it is looking so beautiful because every image is now taking same width and height. So guys, here you can see that we have added our some products here inside this page. So after this one, now we have to go to our shop page, and here you can see that we have a pagination option. So now we have to add this pagination. So for adding this pagination, we have to go to our Bootstrap website, and then from here click on these components, and here we have to search for pagination. So here we have our pagination option. Now click on this pagination. So if we now scroll down, here you can see that we have one kind of styling of this pagination, and we have another one, and then we have another one here also. So now you can choose any one of them, but I will choose this one. And now I need to copy this code. Underneath this our last product, we have to paste the code of our pagination. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that we have our pagination option. So now we have to add some color, we have to style this pagination. So for doing this, first let's go to our code here. And then now in our website here you can see that we have a background of blue color. It means page 2 is now active, but this is our product page 1. So this background should be in our number 1 in our this section. So now I want to change this one, and here you can see that in our page 2, which is our this one, and here in our page 2 here you can see that I have a class of active. So I will simply copy this active class and remove this one, and then I will paste it here. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and now here you can see that we have now page 1 active. It means now we are in our product page 1. Okay, so for styling this section, let's go to our code here. First thing I will do, I will add a margin top of this section, and it will be margin top 5. That's it. And now from here I want to change the font colors of this section. So for selecting the font, let's inspect this one and select the font from here. And here you can see that we have selected this font. Now we have to click on the right and then go to our copy section and then copy this selector from here. And we have to go to our page, and now we have to go to our style sheet. And here in the styling, we have to paste the line of this selector. And here I want to add some background color, and the background color will be black. That's it. And now here you can see that we have changed the background color. And now I want to add hover effect. Whenever I will hover one of this section, I want to change the background color and the font color as well. So for doing this, let's go to our code here, and I will simply copy this one till the list. Now copy and then paste it here. That's it. And then I will add pseudo element, which is nth child. That's it. And now I want to target everyone, so that's why it will be n. Then I will add hover effect, and then we have to target our anchor text. That's it. And whenever I will hover on this section, I want to change the background color, and it will be coral. Then I want to change the color as well, and our color will be white. That's it. Now save and go to our website and scroll down. Here you can see that we have changed the background color, and now it is black. And if I now hover on this one, our background color is now changing and our font color is now also changed, and this effect is looking so beautiful. So now I want to change the overall text color. So for doing this, let's go to our code here, and then if I now scroll down, so here you can see that we have a class name which is pagination. So I will simply copy this pagination class from here and then paste it here. And then we have to target our anchor tag. That's it. Now I want to change the color, and the color will be black. Now save and go to our website. So now here you can see that we have now changed all of this text color, and this is looking so beautiful. So guys, here you can see that we have created our this shop page, and the next thing I will do, I will simply increase the size of this heading. So for doing this, let's go to our code, and here we have to go to our featured section. And here it will be not h3, it will be h2, and then we have to create a class here, and the class will be font width bold. Now save and go to our website. Here you can see that now we have increased our font size, and we have also added some font width in this section. And now next thing we have to do, if we are into our shop page, then I want to highlight our this shop section. So for doing this, let's go to our navbar and open this navbar. And here in our shop page, we have to create a class, and the class name will be active. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that now our shop page is highlighted. And suppose now I want to go to our home page. So now I have to click on this home page, but here you can see that if I click on this home page is not working. So now we have to add a link in this home page. So let's go to our code here, and here you can see that in our home page we have actually empty in this link section. Now we have to add index.html. It means if I click on this home section, I want to go to our index.html file. Okay, now save and go to our website, and if I now click on this home page, here you can see that now I am in my home page. Okay, so from this home page, suppose I want to go to my shop page. So if I now click on this shop page, here you can see that this shop page is not working. It means we have to go to our index.html file, open this navbar, go to our home section. So if we are in our home page, now I want to highlight this home section, so that's why we have to add active class. And then if I go to our shop page, we have to add a link here so that we can go to that address. If I click on this shop page, so here the address will be shop.html, because we have created a shop.html file here. That's it. Now save and go to our website, and here you can see that our home navigation is now highlighted. And now if I click on this shop page, now we are in our shop page. And if I now go to our home section, we are now in our home section. So guys, in our part 2 we have created our this shop page, and this shop page is completely responsive. Here you can see that we have now everything in one column, and this is looking so beautiful. So we have created this shop page in our this part 2, and in our next part, which is our part 3, we will create this single page product here. Here you can see that we have a product in the left side, we have a gallery in the left side, and then we have the details of this product in the right side. If I click on this section here, you can see that this image is now changing, and this section is looking so beautiful. And then we have some related products here also. And then we will make this section responsive for our mobile screen devices, and this section is looking also beautiful. So that's it for this part, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you guys really do, then please subscribe, like this video, and press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you guys have any question about this video, you guys can comment below. So that's it guys, let's see you in our next part.